Hello, fellow musicians and parents. This is Mrs. Maguire in the music room. Today we are learning music math. So we are learning to add together note values. As we have learnt in the first video, part 1, note values tell us how many beats each note is worth. So please have a look at that video before you do music math. So in music math, we are learning to add together note values. We are looking for the various different kinds of notes that we know and their associated note value. And then we add them together or we take them away. This is because in music, when we are reading and playing our instrument and we see notes that are tied together, then we know how long to hold a note. All right, so today we're going to be starting with a half note. We know it's a half note because we've learnt it in the last video. It's called a half note and it is worth 2 beats. So in this one, we write 2. And we know that a black note, one that has been filled in, is worth 1 beat and it is called a tar or quarter note. So we have 2 beats plus 1 equals 3. Let's have a look at the TT plus a tar. As you know, a TT is worth 1 beat, but it is 2 sounds to 1 beat, whereas a tar is worth 1 beat and it is 1 sound on the beat. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. Okay, let's move along. The next one is a whole note. And we know it's a whole note because it does not have a stem. It is just a circle. And we know that a circle is 4 beats and it is called a whole note. So a whole note is worth 4 beats. And we know that the half note is worth 2 beats. So 4 plus 2 equals 6 beats. Okay, let's have a look at some subtraction. So let's have a look at the half note. Half note, as we know, is worth 2. And a TT, as we were looking at before, 2 sounds on 1 beat. 2 minus 1 equals 1. Let's look at this one, which is very interesting because it is a circle with its value as 4 beats. A lot of times people think that TT is worth 2 beats because it's got 2 sounds, but it's just 2 sounds on 1 beat. So we have 4 minus 1 equals 3. The other interesting one is the ZAR. So we, in this one, say we have a whole note which is worth 4 beats. And a lot of times people think that a ZAR is worth nothing because there's no sound, but it is 1 beat of silence. And so it's still worth, this particular one is worth 1 beat. So you have 4 minus 1 equals 3. So it's well worth looking at the first video, which it tells us about note values, so that you can do this one really well and very quickly. So please let me know how you're going with that. If you have any problems, let me know. And this is Music Maths. Mrs. Maguire, out.